Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. Today, I'm going to do some rank grind. I'm in Diamond 2, I think, trying to make it up to Champion again this season. We're about halfway through the season, so I have some time. But I'm just really trying to be that dedicated and attendant to my main account so I can really get as high as possible and maximize the returns. Those rewards, man, those Soul Bomber rewards are so desirable. And I've acquired some new cards recently. So maybe my deck will look a little different. Haven't been doing as many of the rank battle games, so this is gonna be probably a 20-30 minute rank battle session, and I hope you'll stick around with me as when we do these videos. It's geared at hopefully addressing the rule sets that I'm given, the opponent I'm facing, my own deck, and the restrictions based on mana or on certain splinters not being available. It often allows me to talk strategy and game theory in a way that is directed by the game itself. So I hope you stick around for this one. My name is Dwayne Cunningham. I go by Infidel 1258, and you can just call me 12. One more thing before we get started. If you drop a comment below and it has content that allows me to create its own video, I will give you a raffle ticket that gives you an opportunity to win a free plot of land, and that plot of land will probably be given away next couple months here. So that's pretty cool. I hope you'll like and subscribe and follow for that and more. Okay, let's get into it. Working on the Impair daily. I got 17 champ chests. Working on Diamond for the dailies at 3,200. I guess 160 out of D1. So let's go for it. I'm finding a lot of usefulness with Lily Shieldpaw. Also, Immortalis is quickly climbing the ranks for like one of my more go-to summoners, which is not exactly a surprise to me. At first I thought it was kind of questionable, but I've really grown to see the power of Immortalis. I guess I would say I find it's so difficult to discern which is clearly the winner. Except I guess I probably would give it to Shieldpaw just because of the dragon element. Okay, 54 mana. No healing. No archers, silent summoners. So I just want to go with my cheapest summoner. I can't do any heals, so I really want to, destroying my opponent quickly is going to be a key. Double attacks. I think I want to. If archery was allowed, I probably would go blue. If green was permissible, I probably play green. I definitely want to bring Dragon into the mix, and because summoners are silenced, I'm going to go Kretch Televor because he's giving me 3 mana. He's unlocking both Dragon and a different Splinter. Life with the Resurrects could be key, right? You do the taunt and then the Resurrects, but then I have to worry about getting melted. Huh. Life is going to give me some options that make me stay alive longer. And even though there's no heals, I can do resurrects and repairs. I think we might go that way. Yeah, we're going to go that way. And then we're going to bring out the Legionnaire. I only have a level 3 Legionnaire. That's a problem. I'm going to have to fix that. Alternatively, instead of him, I could go with the Robo Dragon Knight, who has the Divine Shield. I think I'm going to, because my Robo Dragon Knight is max level, which I just think is gonna help me that much more. I think you got to bring out him. Then let's equip with the blasts or the resurrects. And see, this would be a really helpful pick with the repair and the camo and the slow. If I felt my opponent, if I was using a monster with void armor, but the Robo Dragon Knight, that's one thing it doesn't. It has the. Am I wrong about this? Yeah, it's got Void, which is great. It's got the Divine Shield, which is great. It's got these other features that are really nice. But it once the armor breaks, the armor is not going to stop the. Oh god, I gotta pick. Let's go with this though for more armor on the team. Let's go like that and put Dragon back there. Boom. Real sneak play. I was worried about this. That is why I put the dragon back there, but he's hitting so hard and he's got the snare. They're going to melt my dragon. Unless Chaos Dragon lands shots in just such a way. You know what I mean? What would I optimally like to see? I mean, I think I'm in a bit of trouble here. He's got the giant killer over here. He's got the silence, the demoralize headwinds. He's got the double resurrect also. I think the sneak attack play is actually going to really have its way with me. If we are able to, if my Chaos Dragon shot in the first round lands here would be optimal. And then if my resurrects get used before they die, that would be really optimal. But I think we probably lose. He's got the Inspire over here too, which means the Silver Shield Assassin is hitting for 4. Look at that. Turn 1, they almost kill the Chaos Dragon, and they will kill the Chaos Dragon in round 2. Ooh, at least it took all 3 of their shots. I'm okay with that, you know? I'm okay with that. Now, unfortunately, Chaos Dragon doesn't fire again this round because of that. But he's got a nice big 6 armor and 1 life point, which means we're going to eat all 3 of the shots again this round, which is, and then we res. So we're really taking, we're neutering the sneak attack play by essentially, yeah, I mean, not exactly. It would be optimal if it would be better if this True Speaker was dying and then the Chaos was being allowed to drop its bombs. But see, we've both used both our, we've both used both our reses, and his play is working and so is mine. I think we lose though. He's got 15 hit points here, and they're going to start cutting through my back line now. Oh, and that miss is, every miss is too much. That's a nice Magic Reflect kill. I'm glad to see that happen. See, if we didn't miss one of the Carnage shots last round, the warrior piece is already dead. Cool. That's actually really helpful, but it's, if that poison is really unfortunate. I really, okay, that's great, but the poison's gonna start working. Do we got this? Yes, yes. I was worried about speed. I was worried about dodge, evasiveness, 30 rank point growth there. Like I said, I recently have had some action within the marketplace on just buying and selling. I tweeted about a sale that I did. I sold a Dragon Knight, a Lightning Dragon rather, which if you don't know that card, it's a beta. No, I sold an alpha. Alpha, Dragon, this guy here. And I sold a level 3, which is 4 copies, I think. And I sold it for 240 bucks. It's surprising to me that they're selling for 85 each. I mean, it was a significant boon to me. I think I paid for about 160 on that card, although I wasn't able to find my original purchase. And then with some of that, I bought some Coral Lurkers. Okay, opportunity, trample. Here's the problem. I don't want to use magic. This makes me want to use Possibilis the Wise, but that might be too predictable. Also, we don't have a ton of hit mana left over when we do that. This has got taunt. Let's go like this. Let's just see what we could do. Let's see what we could do. I like... Oh, see. You just plow through the mana so fast. It doesn't mean it's a bad play. It might be the winning play. But it's just astonishing how quickly... So they're going to focus... They'd focus fire the Cocatrice. And it's going to have 6 hit points because of my summoner. Maybe that's enough to help dodge. But if they bring magic, they're just going to nuke me. But they probably won't bring magic. We got 1 slow. It'd be nice to bring a blind. That's probably worth it. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Because the flying squid has a blind, I want to bury it a bit. I'd rather lose my demented shark in the second position than lose my flying squid with the blind. Let's see if this works. I'm worried. One of the counters I would be worried about would be magic, and you could play a magic despite the magic reflect. He didn't do that. One other play I would be worried about is more speed. Now, he didn't exactly do that either. He's trying to just out meat shield me, and I think he might be in trouble. Let's find out. I'm doing a lot of damage here. I think he might be in trouble. And we have the trample, so when we do kill, when we kill the wave brood, we won't get a trample because it's in the final position. But after that thing gets pulled down, several misses already. Every one of those really key, really significant. Probably 4 or 5 misses. Does he have, he has one triage. He has 2 triages. It's going to be enough. I can see already. You know, round 3 and we haven't pulled down the Rave Brood. I'm really, really surprised. Like all the damage output we potentially were able to contribute and it wasn't enough. Okay, that's over. Definitely hard over. NFT Gaming Collectibles. Shout out to Gank and Keys. I'm noticing a lot of my opponents are significantly higher in ratings. Alas, look at this. Okay, wow. There just isn't enough games being... enough games being fought. Look, in the last 4 matches, my opponent has been 300 RP above me every time. 200 to 300. And then before that, I was 200... before that, I was 400 above my opponent, and that was Nate. And I was able to beat Nate. So it's not like these are, you know, we're in the same zone because there isn't as many people playing because bots have been taking a back seat lately. Some people feel they're going to come back, but I don't know. Maybe it's just a consolidation and we won't see as many bots as we've seen before. Maybe it'll just be a new lower level, a new threshold, right? 16 mana. No armor. Let's try this. In the low mana matches, I definitely like this. Veiled Summoner, Princess, Acid Shooter. Sometimes we bring the Zenith Archer. Often I bring the Queen Mycelia. In this context, because the armor is not possible, it makes me less inclined. I think this is a nice choice with the stun, the sneak stun. You know what? Let's go for a sneak play then. But if he does a sneak play, that will be a problem for me. Yep. We'll see. If he does a melee sneak play, I think we're in big trouble. An opportunity play for him would be wise. Would work, I think. Well, maybe not. The Fungus Fiend and the my backline gold foils back here would be a distraction. So he's doing the sneak and the opportunity. Huh. I think we're gonna win this. I want my archery to land, and there's a decent chance it won't. But if it does, I'll. Oh, good. My goblin's gonna fire first. Dead. That's a nice kill. Now let's stun this. Oh, that's a huge stun. That's a gigantic because he has the dodge. Or sorry, the backfire. If I would already be dead if the backfire had worked. That's a huge kill. Here we go. Let's go green. And the triage from the Chimera Princess. So the fact that she landed my Isa landed its first shot was gigantic. It killed one of his damage doers, his speed influencers. It allowed me to have one more scavenge point, which allowed me not to die, which allowed me to get triaged. That's where the scavenge just look at this thing going out, like 11 hit points now. And this is why Fernhart's so powerful. I didn't use Fernhart, it didn't end up being critical, but just if you have two scavenge archers and they have 2 or 3, I think, on their team, you can imagine Fernhart really taking advantage of, 20 extra hit points in the form of archers that get close range because of Fernhart's ability. He's actually high on my list to buy. He's actually something I really want to acquire. Skargor is probably still my favorite. I only have a level 5 of it. I find level 5 is absolutely the most important because then you're unlocking those highest level rare monsters for the Gold League level. And each season I spend a fair number of days in the Gold League. And so I like to have level 5 of these epics. I want to buy 32 of these guys. Where are we at? What would that put us to? 140 bucks. That's a strong maybe for me. This is like I just need to do this. This is, yeah. I don't even love this card. But like I just said, Epic is very powerful. I like Crip. I like Dallin. I don't love him, but I don't have him. And for $1.50, an Epic Summoner, you just need that. With land coming, more summoners is going to be so important. Card ownership, I think, is going to be this. I think we're going to see this crazy bull cycle for card price appreciation. And all the year and a half, 2 years conversation of there's too many Chaos Legions and there's too many assets to buy and there's too many. And it's been complaining and complaining. But I think we're going to see a bull market come from card price appreciation as we see land Prop 1.5 launch. And we see cards being able to stake on it for Praetoria's Secret or for, extraction of SPS or whatever the case may be. Okay, so close range is actually a rule set. So let's demonstrate what we could theoretically do if we had a Fernheart. I actually want to be a little cheeky and go this way too. Okay. Scavenge. And then I want, these are the quarterbacks right here. Between their low level hit points, but they get so rapidly higher, they get just so significant. And then we need some big meat up front. And then no magic monsters. This is probably the choice. But this is so powerful. With the blast damage, with the piercing, with the stun. And the rest of my team is very focused on the front line. So let's just lean into that. Let's give that a shot. I don't have a res with me. Might have been wise to bring a magic reflect, but it looks like it was not. I mean, amplified, but it looks like it was not deeply relevant because he didn't bring any archery. I mean, magic. He's got the blast. He's not going to miss. Is one of the things. But I think he's not going to do enough damage. I'd love to see stuns, and I do see I just didn't get a stun there on his Jin. Every round you don't get a stun when you have stuns is really, it's a significant deterrent to your own success. You need to stun. Every time a stun happens, it changes the game. I'm at 9 hit points and 8. See, we've got 5. We have 6 tanks because of this scavenge ability, right? Every one of these cards is turned into a tank now because of the scavenge ability that's been working. Now he does have Kitty. He does have this. Oh, the Jin ducked me. And okay. Stun. That's a huge stun. And the blast damage. Okay. A little bit of thorns. Come on, land it. Yes. With Kitty in play, you like can't you can't count out the opponent. The speed, the speed can make you so evasive. The heal can make you so resilient. But Lily Shield Pop for the win. Strong opponent. Only 2,900 rating, by the way. 300 below me. I got about 10 more minutes. Hopefully we can do 3 more battles. $32.62, $32.70. So far, the highest this season for me is $32.71, I think I just saw. Yeah, $32.70, $32.75. Oh no, $32.85 right now. So this is the highest for me. Okay. Flyers would be good. This guy's got a serious deck. Some of these cards he's dropping. I bet he plays the green team and he brings that Spirit of the Forest out. I need to bring a Rust. So I might go Eastwood for the Rust. And then I might even bring another Rust. Yeah, we got to bring my own Queen Mycelia. So I'm double rusting him. I'm going to bring another one for a triple rust. And I'm going to bring Protect if I can. I'm expecting him to go green. I'm expecting him to do Archmus. So I've got a triple rust. Now, what can I do? I gotta support the bear. Ooh, gotta bring the Chimera Princess. It's probably wise to do that. You know, the failed summoner's never a bad choice. This could be a good pick. A flyer might be really wise just to support the team a bit in a sense. This is always a powerful choice. Like I said, that Scavenge just works. Torn here, guys. The poison, the flight. I think I want to focus. Now, you know what? Tempted to go this way too. Another triage. Problem is he's too little. His hit points are too little, I think. 3. I could go that way. Oh, this is tough. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's probably the play. Okay, that's the play. See, Spirit of the Forest, Queen Mycelia. He's hoping to, stay alive by protecting himself with the double fortify, but I brought triple rust, 1 rust, 2 rust, and 3. So we're going to erase the armor. He's got the Scavenge. I got a Scavenge. My Scavenge flies. I think we're going to do okay here. We're going to focus fire the Queen Mycelia with the Scavenge. He does have a Magic Reflect on his tank, and that's going to hurt my Sorcerer and my 3 magic monsters. I'd love to see an Affliction on his Lord A. That's a huge Affliction. I'm really glad that my melee monster finished off the Lord A. Oh, but he does have another Magic Reflect. I didn't notice that really, to be honest. It's still going to be okay, I think, but as you can see, the Magic Reflect is... And then the Earthquake's going to get my Sorcerer. One of his armors came back. Another armor came back. We never finished his Queen Mycelia. And then the Protects just The protects just re-engage once my rust monsters disappeared. Dang. This card is one of the most important cards in the Wild Lake. It's so powerful. It's so amazing. It's what is that going for? $200 for level 3, which gives you the protect. The only difference between level 3 and level 4 is one more archery output, which of course is powerful, but that's not a necessity. This is a card I've never owned. But look at this high bid. It's so different than the low bid. I gotta come in here and I gotta make a bid. 25. 5. I can't. This is a time for patience. I don't need it at 210. I don't need it now. If they want to give it to me for the highest bid, because I'm moving, the current high bid is 20, and I bid 25 per unit. I would be willing to pay 125 for this card for a max for level 3. I'll tell you guys in a future video if that I guess happens. I'm sure I'll be joyfully playing, showing that card and featuring it because it is absolutely amazing. Let's play one more quickly, and then that'll be that. Okay, back to basic. High mana. Everybody's got the shield. In this context, I want green and I want Immortalis because the Void I think is more powerful than the magic buff. So Obsidian would give you that magic buff, and if mana mattered, like if those 2 mana cost were really significant, then you go Obsidian or you go Thaddeus. But see, Immortalis, if you attack me with 3 magic damage, you're going to do 2. If you attack me with 5, you're going to do 3. And I can probably anticipate higher. I bet somebody plays blue, and I bet we see a Phantom of Abyss. You know what? I got to see my opponent a bit. Because this is a moment where I could, look at this. Look at that. Look, he's even got Nightmare. That Summoner is a +1 magic damage output. He's got, right there, he would have Rule of the Seas doing 5. He'd have 3. He only has a level 1 Phantom of the Abyss. Oh, he's also got the Last Stander. I got to be worried about that. Okay. I got to do the Immortalis. And then we got to focus in on the magic. And we want it fast as we can be. All of our fast monsters are the key here. And then, of course, we do need hit points. As many as we can bring. These guys are just not fast enough, is the problem here. I think we just go Meat Shield here because I don't trust any of these. Like, I feel they're going to die really quickly. So I'm just going to go Peaceful Giant and put out the big Meat Shield. I'm going to put Centauri up there. Got to bury the Magi. There we go. That's the play. I put the Regal Parrington in the second to last spot because if it comes down to that, it's going to be fast and evasive. I put the Magi of the Force in the final spot because it's my biggest damage doer with the fewest hit points. He's got the blast damage, which could be really, really clutch for him. But he has far fewer hit points in the back line. Do I have enough? Do I have enough hit points? His armor's irrelevant. I'd love to see us melt him. Are we going to melt him? He's got 8 hit points. We're doing 3, 7. Yes, we're going to kill him before he fires. That's huge. So it really is 5.5 on his team versus 6 on my team. I don't know that we win, but that's, you know, that tank didn't fire once. Ooh, I wish we got the kill. In some sense, we've waited. Yeah, the blast is starting to carry, unless we get some misses from the Perryton, because he has archers that could theoretically miss my fast Perryton. Now that it's in the first spot, he doesn't have close range anymore. That one shot, it would have been huge if he missed that one. I think I still would have lost, but it would have been interesting. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Guys, thanks so much for your time and attention. Have an amazing day. Hope you're enjoying the channel. If you are and you watch till the end, make sure you like and subscribe. And like I said, drop comments below and make them good ones so I can turn them into videos, because if I do, you have a chance to win a plot of land. Okay, bye for now.